take a nigga right there. I'm right here. I knock him out his nightmare. Checkmate, play chess, no checkers. Fuck around and flicker. These niggas, they don't want problem. I swear they got me and my niggas got them choppers. 30 shots, 30 shots, 30 shots, 30 shots. I swear that's like 120 odd. And you can't stop me if you want to. The play set like Willie Lynch, do what you gon' do. Yeah, do what you gon' do. Yeah, do what you gon' do. Yeah, do what you gon' do. Do what you gon' do. We'll put them choppers on you. Yeah, do what you do. We'll put them choppers on you. We'll put them choppers on you.
Kill you way too dope, kid.
Nigga, you see these boots on? Black hoodie, Glock 40, the mask two-tone. I'm wherever the smoke be, I'm blowing too strong.
Rich John.
What up with you, my baby?
Yeah, we lying, nigga. What's up? Where you at, baby?
Man, I'm just chilling, man, taking me a little break. You know, I thought I'd check in and hey, you know what though, Terrence, man? This real talk, man. And I'm saying this from experience.
Okay.
When people be getting mad at people for not being in Flint, and in some cases not being from Flint, that has something to say about Flint while they are in Flint. I understand the people in Flint now. Because
what you mean you understand it?
Because I'm not in Flint. I am a Flintstone. I'm a rebel and all of that. But I'm not in Flint. I haven't been in Flint for a couple of weeks. And yet I have still been speaking on Flint issues. And you know I ain't gonna never stop doing that. I don't care if I don't come back for another 15, 20 years. Right. It don't really matter on that one. But what I'm saying is, me not being in Flint and saying what I'm saying and feeling what I'm feeling is a difference. If I was in Flint, physically experiencing the stuff that I'm talking about, seeing the faces that I'm trying to talk about, you know, and you know what I'm saying, and especially the views on city council, just physically being with a Flintstone viewing it on YouTube or sitting in a city council meeting is not the same. Being in another state, it's not. It's not.
Would it look different? Would it feel different, brother?
It's just that I got much respect for the people who always be trying to check somebody for trying to talk about Flint that's not in Flint. I got respect for them now, and that came from both different ways, especially the sideways ways, the ones that I didn't agree with.
Man, it don't matter. Them. It don't matter because you ain't in Flint. You a Flintstone to your heart. You take care of your business.
Hey, look, man, I understand that part. I understand that part too. I understand that part too, Terrence. But
you all making money.
I understand that part too, Terrence. And I ain't gonna stop doing what I'm doing. Just like even the negative ones, they ain't stopped saying what they've been saying. They still smearing. But it is a difference. And believe me, being here and moving the way that I'm moving is only going to increase my physical activity when I return to the city of Flint. That's all that's going to do.
It's just a bunch of haters and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Flint, like right now, they watching. They don't want us to know. Like we got 0 views. They watching. Well, we got 1 now, but they watching. They gonna watch when we go off. They gonna watch when we don't know they haters, man. You know what I mean? They gonna watch later and all that shit, man. Motherfuckers haters, man. It's a bunch of haters, pocket watchers.
Man, we got a lot of love,
motherfuckers.
We got a lot of love. You got a lot of love. You got to focus on the ones that love you and not worry about the ones that don't like you. Don't worry about the ones that make up excuses not to support you.
Right.
I'm good with that. You know, we gotta continue to reach out to the people that don't know what's going on.
Right, educate the people, man. You right.
Yeah,
you right.
and see, this is what needs to be going on right now. we got to encourage people to be physical. The only way we're going to move this city forward, real talk, is physicality. And what I mean by that, we got to have, when they have city council meeting, which probably ain't going to be till next Monday, but when they have that city council meeting or that city council committee meeting, they need to have at least 30 minutes of public speaking. That means at least it needs to at least be 20 people speaking at public speaking. And then if it's such a big issue on down there, like what's going on, like what's gonna happen on December the 5th.
What's happening on the 5th?
That's when they're deciding who's gonna be the city clerk. That's when that comes a part of the agenda. I don't know if they're gonna make the final decision, but I know the announcement of those 4 and 9, is it? It's going to be announced then. So that's why, and just in case number 4 and 9 is not Ms. Donahue, that's why I'm trying to urge people. That's why I'm trying to tell you it's a difference between being here and there. Because if I was there, I could physically touch people and like, look, man, y'all got to get downtown. Y'all got to raise y'all voice now. Y'all can't wait to find out whether or not she is 4 and 9. That woman deserves that job. But
right, we talk about the clerk, right? City clerk.
Yeah.
Who you think deserves the job, Rich? Put it on the floor.
Miss Donahue, the lady that's the intern right now.
She deserves because she know the ins and outs, right?
Yeah, she don't. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But if it ain't fixed, don't break it.
Yeah, that's what people do in Flint. They break shit when it ain't no need to be fixed and shit. You know what I'm saying?
But you never know. But like I said, if they're not thinking on that pattern, then the people need to speak out.
Right.
We got too many viewers. We got too many viewers. We need more. Y'all got to do more than view. Y'all got to be. We need bodies. We need voices.
We definitely need voices. That's why
but you see, we got, like I've been saying for a while now, we focus on the wrong stuff. Flint is going to wait till December the 5th to come and then start crying on December the 6th. Watch all over Facebook. Everybody gonna be talking about how bad they did the city clerk.
Yep. You're right about that. Welcome. That's what I say.
Man, I love them, man, and I'm just telling the truth, man. It's just the pandemic messed us up, bro.
Nah, the pandemic actually, it was a gift and a curse, bro. It wasn't
far as action, and I'm just speaking on the city of Flint, because I know other places, even including places in Michigan, that has been turned upside down during the pandemic. But in Flint, Michigan, they did something to us because we can't get a quarter of the city council room filled up. And we've been having major issues. They done spent damn near $500 million, and with none really going to the north side of Flint out of the Harper Fund.
Man, come on, man. You know that, man. The rich get rich and the poor get poor. For us to be a poor ass city.
Because the poor get quieter and quieter. I ain't
gonna say that.
More and more complacent.
I ain't gonna say the poor get quiet. I'm gonna say the poor settle. We settle too much. Like we settle for them 650 million crumbs. That we gotta get the attorneys get a third off top, and then we get what's left out of 100,000 motherfuckers with a $1,000 cap on there. You know what I'm saying? We settle, man. We settle when the water crisis came. We settle for bottles of water. We settle for charity. We settle, man. Flint settle for anything. This past election, We settled. We didn't come out and vote like we should have. We settled, man.
Man, listen.
We settled.
I wasn't. Listen, well, my cousin Sokita Nolan, Brian Nolan's father, was at his funeral.
What's going on, man?
Sheriff Joe Wilson walked in there and said, and I don't know what was going down back in the day. This was when I was an infant. But the people that we had walking the streets of Flint, Sheriff Joe Wilson, I don't know what incident it was. This is real talk. I really don't know. But something went down in 1967 to where the black was finna walk and tear up downtown. They was finna riot downtown Flint.
In 67.
And sheriff and the sheriff called my cousin. And Brian Nolan to testify because that's his daddy, so he probably know the ins and outs of this story.
Man, what about 2022? Fuck 1967.
No, listen. I'm gonna bring it up to 2022, but this is important. Yeah. Sheriff said that whatever was going on then that the black folks wanted, they had to hurry up and do it. Because when they called and told them that they was finna take care of it, he said no. He said y'all need to take care of it now because we are coming. And there was intentions on was coming down there and tearing up City Hall and probably everything up on their way to there. But sheriff, whatever the problem was, whatever they was the demanding, it happened.
Right.
We ain't got that kind of people.
Man, Flint for the haters, man.
We ain't got that kind of people. We got kind of people that'll go against somebody that try to tell the people to stand together, and man, that brings some real justice to the north side of Flint. That really changed the quality of life for our youngsters. Man, it's scary about these young kids what they're growing up into. Well, it's scary.
Yeah, it's scary in a motherfucker, man. Think about the next generation, our grandkids, man. Gonna be fucked up, man. You know what I mean? Gonna be fucked up, Rich. That goes me back. Remember when we did the first podcast with brother Jalil and brother Darius.
And then you keep talking about that. I want to circle back on that.
I'm gonna play a clip from that I want to get across. To see how, you know what I'm saying? Because we got some valid points. I look back at that video, people got mad about it, but it was some valid points made in that video. Y'all all had valid points. All three of y'all. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, man. A spade is a spade, man. You know what I mean? Shit. Let me play a clip from that. What I'm talking about. What we was talking about. This is how I feel about Flint. Just like the brother said.
If you're not part of a certain circle, they don't support you in what you do, and that's cool. Because really, you don't want everybody to be with you because some people are weak, spineless. You put the entry of the minister on. And that's the best entry you could have gave about unity. He said, we're not going to have unity with everybody. Some people weak. You offer them a job, offer them some money, and they'll turn coat on. You got people who will fight to the death against you. And if you offer them a favor or show them something good, they'll turn against the person they was fighting for and start fighting for you. Now, what I learned about people like that is you're a fool to trust a person who is unstable. I respect a person who will stick with a person and be loyal to them no matter what, to the end. Even if they know the person wrong, correct them in the strictest of privacy and let them know, hey, you my man. What you're doing ain't right, but I ain't going to go against you. But what we do is we get disappointed, dissatisfied, and we start going against people and we start talking about them. And then they think that people that's wise and conscious really gonna roll with them in the long run. You can't roll with a person that you don't know if they're going to go against you today or be with you tomorrow. Them not solid people.
Mm-hmm.
And people that's not solid ain't good for this type of cause, because like Brother Darius said, by the grace of God, I'm able to speak and don't have to capitulate and go along to get along. I don't have to bow down. I only bow down to God.
Be together. Be together. This ain't no damn unity party with punks. This ain't no unity party with people who don't want the true liberation of black people. This ain't no unity party with betrayers and snitchers and hypocrites and weak-minded, weak-blooded, spineless black people. This ain't that kind of party. So you take your raggedy ass on home. But those who want liberation, those who want to see black people really free at last. You walk away from these punctified Negroes unless you unite the life.
That's what I feel about these motherfuckers in Flint, man. Real talk, man. Brother made a valid point, man. What you think, Rich?
Yes, definitely he did. But you notice something about that podcast right there. I've been getting a lot of flack from that. But what trips me out,
I'm gonna keep posting that shit.
Man, keep posting it, man. Because
I am, man.
you know,
I'm gonna make them hate me some more. They can keep hating me because I'm gonna make them hate me some more. I don't give a fuck, man.
Man, I've been sitting back and I've been thinking, man. I've been really seriously thinking. I'll be like, the last excuse I got for not my No More Tears project being supported was because of Jaleel.
You say what now?
The last project, the No More Tears concert.
Yeah.
Some people said that the reason why they wasn't supporting that was because of Jaleel.
That's what I'm saying. What was the reasoning not supporting
Jaleel? They don't like Jaleel. That's what
remember. So that's the problem. A lot of motherfuckers don't like a lot of different motherfuckers, but you gotta have
so
reasoning.
They don't want to. So
you
they
gotta have reasoning,
aside.
man. You can't just like a motherfucker because Joe Blow said he ain't no good. You gotta have a valid reason why the fuck he did something to you. You get what I'm saying?
But
if I don't like Rich Jones, look, if I don't like Rich Jones, Rich Jones did something to me. It ain't because Joe Blow don't like Rich Jones. Come on, man.
And this is the sad part. It'd be different if it was like something that we was all sitting down together, eating or not. It's a big auditorium. It's a 250 seater. But it is what it is. Excuses. But I wonder what excuse. I got a good question to ask them as far as that goes. Because
Dante say because we talk about the fake preachers.
They say my association with you and Jaleel and they all of this other stuff, but theirs has a relationship that's just as strong with you and Jaleel. Matter of fact, his relationship with Jaleel is a lot stronger than mine.
That's my
and that's my baby, and I don't want to bring him into this conversation. But I just got to tell the truth. I just got to call it like it is. It's just a bunch of foul, judgmental people that I'm basically like, got to do what I got to do anyway because it ain't never been feasible being around in the first place.
I'm glad you said something about this. I got a clip where me and Hill had a discussion. We was talking. It's the same podcast with me, you, and Brother Jaleel and Weston. But listen what we said. Yeah, with that being said, to piggyback off what the Brother Jaleel X said, I figured he was talking about the struggle, man. I you know what I'm saying? That ain't what we come here to talk about today, but you know what I'm saying? I'd have been inside, man, I come out You know what I'm saying? I told God if he see fit to give me about the situation, I would try to rectify a lot of stuff in Flint because I filled the city with a lot of poison, man. You know what I'm saying? I own up. You know what I'm saying? I take, responsibility for what I did, Shit, man, I just pride myself in being original water warrior since 2014, feeding the community, you know what I'm saying, mentoring kids, giving out backpacks and all that shit, man. But it's just face it, like our topic is, man, the real reason why it's no unity in Flint, man. Because I'm just gonna say it, man, we got a lot of brown nosers. We got a lot of, if you ain't in the in crowd, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't popular, you know what I mean? Crab in the bucket syndrome, basically, man. You know what I mean? And shit, man, let's get it in, man. Let's get it in, man. Where we starting at? Let's go. Shit, let's get it in.
We can start off just by what you were saying about not being in the in crowd. It's too many people that belong to other people. That's what it is, right? So you got all these groups, and it's high schoolish. It's really it's weird. Like, I didn't understand. I remember being younger. I wouldn't even care less about some politics. But when you've been an activist, you trying to do stuff for the city, you kind of start getting close to seeing politics and how the ins and outs of it. I used to hear older people talk about it like, yeah, I don't want to mess them folks. I never thought it was like this. So when you start seeing it, when you get closer, you start seeing the way people act because of they want some votes or because they want to keep certain friends and stuff like that. That's when I started having to cut people short, because it's like, listen, I'm gonna be who I'm gonna be. I don't belong to nobody. Ain't nobody put no money in my pocket to help take care of my family. I work for it, so I don't belong to nobody. I can speak on what I want to speak on and say what I want to say, and I'm not censored. The only person I got to answer to is God. I have to talk to God about what I can say and what I can't say, without having to deal with Him. But when it comes to what's going on in the city, I seen it firsthand when we did that No More Violence rally. That was really sickening. We did the No More Violence rally, and we had some support at first, but then finding out that people didn't want to come out because Rich wasn't their candidate. That's when I just was like, okay, so this is the game we're going to play. So we're going to play this game. Then it's time to start letting the city know, like, look, these people don't even care about y'all. You're going to see the Neelys when it's time to vote. You're going to see the Whitmers when it's time to vote. You're going to see a lot of the council members when it's time to vote, but you ain't going to see them in and out throughout the time after that. I couldn't even, we was helping the family get a,
Bam. He said it. Perfect. Perfectly said. Perfectly said. I couldn't put it no better than that. He said it, man. That's what it's all about, man. You know what I mean? He had went on to say that he couldn't, he was trying to, I think he was trying to get somebody a refrigerator or something. He couldn't get no politics or nothing to pick up the phone to help him out.
And Jaleel did.
See what I'm saying?
And Jaleel did.
See what I'm saying? But they want to, you know what I mean? If I say something about a brother or a sister, believe me, I got a valid reason. It ain't because you don't like them. Believe that. You know what I mean?
Oh, I've been firsthand with this podcast media, with it all this junk going on and all this confusions and lies with this podcast junk going on. But I was hung around Eric Mays. I can go on and off of Island like it ain't nothing. So I'm built for whatever. I'm built for whatever water's coming my way. Like Darius Song said, they opened up the floodgates.
Yeah.
I just had to, I just pray for Flint, man. I pray for the future of Flint. The future of Flint looks dim to me. It's not a place I would want my youngsters coming up.
It's real glim, man. It's real glim. Future look fucked up, man. You know what I mean? Future look fucked up, bro. But we gotta keep on pushing on, man. Like you say, we can't worry about who don't fuck with us. We gotta worry about who.
Man, like I said, the only way we can change this city is that the people got to force their opinion on the city officials. And not only the city council, but also Brian B.B. Nolan and Charles Winfrey, which I'm very cool with. But we got to lean on them a little bit for a little bit more stuff in the community personally. But otherwise than that, I love what they doing. I love the idea of the bursting building up. I love what Charles Winfrey is doing over with that. I love the idea that hell, he the one let us host the No More Tears event there. I love that. I'm not dissing that at all. But I'm just saying the people gotta ask for more.
We live in the city of tap dancers and coons, man. You know that, man. There's too many niggas tap dancing and cooning, man. The mayor ain't the only one cooning and tap dancing. You know what I'm saying? We got both sides tap dancing, man, and cooning, man. If you want to talk about it, really,
it's a play, and we just characters. We just don't have starring roles. But we are very important special features. We are very important.
Dante say, what happened to the funds for the jail? $2 million.
Hey, I feel I'm Terrence Howard. Do you remember when Terrence Howard first started acting? When the first movie roles he had, how small they were and how memorable they were?
Yeah.
That's me. And eventually they're gonna give me my just due, and I'm gonna have me an empire like stardom. You know what I'm saying?
So they don't give it to you, Rich. They gotta give it up to you.
I'm gonna take it. Eventually it's gonna be mine. You can't keep a good man down. Y'all barely doing it now. Y'all millionaires can't keep a homeless man down.
Right.
Just imagine when the tables get a little bit leveler. They way up here when it comes to look at all the support they got. Real support. I want to talk about that. Let's talk about real support. Now that the election is over.
Ain't no such thing as real support in Flint, Michigan.
Oh man, I seen some real support in those two mayoral candidates and those two mayoral races. I seen some real support.
Speak on it.
I seen people knocking doors for people. I seen people meeting up in campaign offices, strategizing. I seen people doing fundraisers together. I seen people going on social media campaigning for their candidates. I seen a lot of real support. And it was more than the mayoral race I seen real support in. I didn't really see no physical support.
You know what I seen, Rich?
For me.
Huh? You know what I seen? That's what you seen. You know what I seen?
What?
A lot of tap dancing and cooning on both sides, man. I'm tired of holding back what the fuck I feel like, man. It's a lot of cooning and tap dancing all around the city, man.
You know they finna have a petition out, and they probably got it going right now in Vegas. They're gonna legally make a third party. They're tired of the Democrats and the Republicans. I think the city of Flint need to do that too. We need to make a third party.
They tired of both. They tired of the liberals and they tired of the conservatives, because a liberal and a conservative basically the same. You got the liberals is a fox or a wolf in sheep clothing, and the conservative, you already know how they land, how they coming. They the same motherfuckers though. They just come at you at different angles. They playing chess. They ain't playing checkers, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's you right. We need a third party, man. We need a third party other than conservative and liberals. That's right. You right. You absolutely correct, Rich. You been doing your homework, boy. Proud of you.
No, I ain't been doing my homework. I've been living.
Right. That's the
I've been
hard work,
receiving
nigga.
I've been receiving phone calls. I've been calling people.
Right. Hey man, what they say with the ain't no better
People hear what they want to hear from me. They don't hear the part from me
experience.
that said, they don't hear
Hey,
the part of me. Listen, hold on, let me say this, Terry, and I'm gonna give it to you. But they don't
okay.
hear the part of me that said, that I always have said from the beginning of time. I don't care who you is. I don't care what I don't like about you. If you're doing something good that can improve the quality of life in the city of Flint, I'm there. I don't know how many times I have said that, but that seems to get left out of the conversation if I'm talking to a person that don't like another person.
Man,
It
experience.
ain't it ain't that conversation where that person doing something that's good for the community. Rich gonna go there and help out. They don't remember that part, but they remember, oh yeah, Rich over there working with him and he's like this, and I don't like him because of this.
Hey man.
And we ain't messing with Rich because it really is just an excuse.
Hey man, let me tell you the weakest game in the world besides when you trying to talk to a woman talking down on her boyfriend. This the weakest game in the world when you be able to manipulate a motherfucker mind. Say, I'm gonna use you for example. Man, fuck Rich John. You don't even know Rich John, but all of a sudden you like fuck Rich John.
And there's a
Why
lot
I
of
don't
that.
say
That's what
fuck
they
Rich
do.
John?
That's what they did.
Because you saying fuck Rich John because you weak minded, you being manipulated. You ain't even met Rich. Rich might be one of the best motherfuckers in the world. He might not, he might be an asshole, or he might be a real nigga. You don't know if you already counted him out before you met him. And that's the weakest game in the world, man. You don't like somebody else because another motherfucker don't like him, man. Know what I mean?
That's
That's the weakest game in the
man.
world, man. That's weak. You
That's Flint,
gotta
Michigan,
pass
man.
judgment yourself, man. You gotta pass
That's
judgment on the
Flint,
person
Michigan.
yourself. Yeah, that's Flint, Michigan. Exactly. That's Flint, Michigan. That's Flint Popular. That's Flint Brown Noses. That's Flint Crab in the Bucket motherfuckers. That's Flint Haters, man. The Flint Haters Association, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, simple as that, man. I don't give a fuck who get mad neither. I don't give a fuck. They ain't gonna do shit. All they do is hide behind them keyboards and talk all that bullshit and shit, man. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, man. Just hey, like you said, Rich, we need to worry about the people that do fuck with us. Fuck the motherfuckers that don't. You know what I'm saying? It's simple as that, man. You know, everybody got the same 24 hours. Everybody everybody got a chance to voice their opinion. Everybody got a voice. That's one thing about social media. It gives everybody a voice, man. You know what I'm saying? When they ain't been at
Yeah.
that live shit, they open up a can of worms. You hear me?
Yup.
Yeah. Everybody got their chance to do what they need to do. Some platforms are just bigger than others. That's all. But everybody can voice their voice, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can voice your voice. I ain't gonna say his name, but he finally figured it out. He can voice his own voice. He don't need nobody platform. And he been voicing his own voice. My man been hitting that live button. He been saying some bullshit, but he been voicing his opinion, and I respect that. He got a voice. Social media gave us all a
Everybody
voice.
got one.
Social media gave us all a voice, man.
Everybody got a live button.
Yeah, but you ain't right. But everybody don't exercise that voice because you know what I'm saying? They're actually scared to exercise their voice. But it is what it is, man. I'm gonna exercise mine every time I feel like it. I'm gonna go. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be heard.
And I want to thank you for allowing me to do the very best I can to motivate people to get their butts down to that city council and start changing the way this city moves. Thank you.
Dante said, "Let's go
Whether
strike
the
the
people
courthouse."
listen and go or not.
So they work with people they don't like every day, Lee.
Maybe you can come around there and get involved. I don't know, man.
Fuck
I
getting
just
involved with
have
these sap suckers, man. Fuck these sap suckers, man. That's why I don't, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't go to no events and that, man. These some real, man, man, I don't like people, man. I'm for real, man. They fail me every time. Like I was out there on them down corners and shit. You know what I'm saying? We was grinding, giving away bottles of water, and bringing resources all the way from Arizona to Texas. You know what I'm saying? We was sending goodwill to Haiti and Louisiana and Houston. You know what I'm saying? Niggas failed me, man. That's why I always shout out Yusuf Braswell. Yusuf did so much for the city that they didn't appreciate him, and he faded off into the sunset. You barely hear from Yusuf now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Boz, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Boz, man. Team A10. And that's just how I'm feeling. But I guess I was too dumb to just to fade off to the sunset. I feel just like he
Ooh.
felt, man. I was unappreciated, man. You know what I'm saying? Then you got all these new motherfuckers. Mother had the nerve to say, hey, Rich, mother had the nerve to tell me, and I'm new to this shit. I said, new to this shit. I'm new to, man, get your dumb ass. I got receipts. What they call them receipts? I got receipts dating back to 2014, man. You don't get your dumb ass on somewhere. Niggas just popped up 2020. All the you new motherfuckers done popped up, man. Niggas I never heard of before. Bitches I never heard of before. You know what I'm saying? Where the fuck y'all was at? In 2015. When we was out on the corners giving away the water. 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. Pandemic pop up. Now all y'all motherfuckers pop up. Fuck out of here, man. The fuck out of here. I got receipts dating back to 2014. Everything I did for this raggedy ass city. For real.
Well, that's when I came back to the Madden.
Like I posted the other day. I love Flint, but Flint don't love me back. I posted that the other day, man. And I put up a video.
Parents, put the word some of. You're missing two words. Some of Flint don't love me back.
Most of it don't. Most of Flint, man.
Man, you gotta see Terrence. That's what they want you to do. They want you to focus on them. Why focus on somebody that's not on your side? Focus on the ones that's on your side. I'm not worried about none of them. They don't want to see me shine. So why should I be bothered about? That's just like you a rapper and somebody like opera. You're not gonna force them to like rap music.
Right.
So why should you keep trying to push your product on them when you know they're not gonna deal with it? Man, this hood I'm in be live too.
Where you at, Rich? Tell the people where you at.
Man, I'm in LA, man. Hey, listen. What's tomorrow? Wednesday? Ain't nothing running. Friday, man, I'm gonna go somewhere you want me to go, man. Golly, Terrence, you costing me money, bro. But all the favors you done for me, I guess I can do that. You worth it. You worth it. But T, I'm gonna go and get off this live with you. That way I can say I only can credit $50 from you. I love you, big baby. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't never be discouraged. Flint After Dark, Flint Voices, all that. We gonna get it popping off this Friday, y'all. I'm gonna go get my new equipment. We popping off this Friday.
Fucking Rick.
But we still got a good show for y'all tomorrow because we got a Spongeman Fair coming up. So I'm gonna be putting that flyer out soon. So y'all be ready for it. Another
All right,
job
man.
is coming to the city of Flint.
Be careful out sunny California, baby. Peace out.
All right. All right.
Gotta get help getting dressed, putting your shoes on. Nigga, this a different type of wave, boy. A closed casket, that's a different type of grave, boy. Me and my niggas back to back like the war's touching. When it's war, we go get them and kill all of them. You see the pain, but it don't rain forever. Don't lose, built the win, I was built for this weather. I know you see the pain, but it don't rain forever. But it don't rain forever. I was built for this weather. Nigga.
Ray, you gone crazy.
You are now tapped in with the most realist and controversial show on the net. Flint After Dark Podcast. We speak for the streets. We speak for the streets. Yeah. You are now tapped in with the most realist and controversial show on the net. Flint After Dark Podcast. We speak for the street. We speak for the